going on, everybody? It's Aurora coming at you with a brand new video. We got some more Alliance Insight reveals tonight, and this time it's for some Heraldic Beast support of all things. Now, I don't really have any close ties with Heraldic Beast or anything. However, it is a part of Dogwater format. I do know, I think one person that was trying to cook with her. Maybe I think I'm Starf Seraph or something like that. But it could be interesting to see how this actually affects the Dogwater format, considering that, this is, the one format where you don't want your favorite deck to get support, because it could end up, completely off-railing it from the format, and then it becomes too strong, and now you can't play it, but then half the time it ends up being too weak for Modern anyway, so it's bleh. But I don't want to waste any more time yapping. Let's go ahead and get right into this. Starting off, we have Heraldic Beast Griffin. They've been making a lot of Griffin cards in the last couple of years. It's a level 4 Windwing Beast with 1600 attack and 1000 defense. You can only use each effect once per turn. You can send a Heraldic Beast name from your deck to the graveyard, except Heraldic Beast Griffin, to special it from your hand. Also, you are locked into Xyz summons using only monsters with Heraldic Beast and or number in their original names as material. And this card can be treated as 2 materials for the Xyz summon of a number monster that requires 3 or more materials. Is this the first time we've seen an effect like that second one? We've had Zoo, for example, that stuck can be summoned with 1 material. But I don't think we've seen something specifically say this can be treated as not only multiple materials, but also for one that requires 3 or more materials. I think that's actually a really cool design standpoint. Also, the first effect is basically just a circular summoning condition, but other than that, it's not exactly circular. It doesn't have any other consistency boost, but I mean, hey, it's graveyard setup and an extender, so I'm assuming the deck would absolutely love this. The other new main deck monster is Heraldic Beast Stat Whale. Please have stat modulation. Oh my god, if you don't, that's going to be so stupid. Is a level 4 water fish. Oh hey, a new coelacanth target. With 900 attack and 900 attack and 1900 defense. You can only use each effect once per turn. On summon, you can discard 1 card to add 2 Heraldry spell or traps from your deck to your hand, and you can banish it from your graveyard, then target 2 Heraldic Beasts with the same name in your graveyard. Special them in defense position. Also, you cannot summon from the rest of the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except Xyz using monsters with blah 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 in the same name. No stat modulation. Absolutely worthless, but this does seem pretty good. It takes up your normal summon, or you can also special it in some way, so that you can normal summon this, special the Griffin, use this to add Heraldry spells or traps. I'm assuming they have a Rhoda maybe or something like that for the Griffin, which would be really good. Also, anything that adds 2 cards, even if it has to discard, is always really good. And then this is also amazing. I mean, it's just a banish from grave to get 2 free bodies for another Xyz summon, and I'm assuming it's mostly because that their Xyz monsters do require a lot of buildup, given that Griffin had that second effect, but otherwise this is really good on 1 card. Their first of 2 new Xyz monsters starts with number 69, nice, Heraldry Crest Shatter Stream. It is a rank 4 light psychic Xyz with 2800 attack and 1600 defense. It requires 4 level 4 monsters. You can also Xyz summon it by using 1 monster you control whose original name is number 69 Heraldry Crest as material. Transfers materials to this card. When a monster effect is activated on your opponent's field or an opponent's monster declares an attack quick effect, you can special summon a number 69 Heraldry Crest Dark Matter. I'm assuming that's the new one. Dark Matter Demolition. Oh yeah, Dark Matter Demolition, yeah. From your extra deck by using this card you control as material, then destroy that opponent's monster. So it's not quite a negate, however, it's more similar to something like Dissipator or an Ogre where it would immediately destroy, plus it also tags itself out to something that I can only assume is either bigger or has another disruption effect, and you can easily stack this as well from the looks of it. I'm assuming Heraldry Crest requires 3 or something. Let me look it up on EDO. Yeah, so Heraldry Crest requires 3 level 4 monsters, so you would basically use Griffin and the Stat Whale to go into that, use this to go off the Heraldry Crest, and then when your opponent activates a monster effect, you get to not only destroy it, but also tag out into Dark Matter Demolition, which is a rank 4 light psychic Xyz, 3100 attack and 1900 defense that requires 5 level 4 monsters. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Once per turn, quick effect, you can detach a material from this card, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, and its name is treated as unknown. So that's what all this name stuff people keep talking about is mentioning. And when a monster effect is activated, when a monster effect activated by your opponent resolves, if that monster's name is unknown, negate that activated effect. So you can go into your Heraldry Crest, go into the, I already forgot the name of the other one, the Shatter Stream. Shatter Stream will pop a monster, tag out into Dark Matter Demolition, which cannot be destroyed. Then this also is able to target a face-up monster, make its name unknown, and which can be used like an imperm basically in response, due to its third effect being a negate as well. So you have a pop and a negate already, and then not to mention that the material you detach from here specifically actually allows you to put the stat whale in your graveyard so that you can have a follow-up Xyz summon on the next turn. So this is also very, very solid. And the final new card in this wave is Heraldry Flash. It is a quick play spell that says you can only use the second effect once per turn. Target any number of face-up monsters your opponent controls, and their names are treated as unknown. And during your end phase, if this card is in your graveyard and you control a Psychic Xyz monster, you can set this card but banish it when it leaves the field. So basically, it's a skill drain that can reset itself. Actually, kind of reminds me of Burning Brightest Blazing King. No, Blazing Brightest Branded King. Whatever that stupid Mass Negate trap card is for Branded that no one really plays. Because it has a thing that essentially acts like a skill drain when you have the big guy out. And then also can reset itself if you control the thing. So not too bad, though I'm not sure this would be more than a one-of. So what do I think about the Heraldic Beast support? Well, I actually don't know very much about Heraldic Beast in general. Like, I can probably get a little bit of a guess when I'm looking on EDO, just like looking at a bunch of random stuff. They have some kind of extension, they have a wolf bark, actually that's not a wolf bark, it banishes 2 special and Xyz from grave. I mean, they don't look terrible, honestly, so I'm assuming that even though I don't think this would be enough to make it keep up in like a modern format, this might actually it's either going to make it a really solid choice for dog water, or it's going to be a little bit too good for dog water. But then again, Suship is still legal, but I don't know, that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below, because that's going to do it for the video. If you liked it, please leave a like, as I'll put this video and the channel into the YouTube recommended. Also, if you like this content and you're assuming you like it, like the rest of my review series, then perhaps consider subscribing and turning on notifications if you haven't already, because it supports the channel and anything else, and it's absolutely free. Also, if you want to support me financially while getting some awesome perks in the process, check out my Patreon link down below to see what you can get from my $1 and $5 tiers respectively. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Aurora, signing off.